Greetings. Welcome to the show. Yeah, if you notice in the title, we just titled that BEW Network Presents K&S Auto Modeling Hobbies. That's because we're having people on here, and Jason was going to be one of them, but this is an impromptu video, so I'm not sure who all's coming in. I sent out some links, and we have a contestant. And speaking of Jason's, there's Jason now.
What's going on, everybody?
I'm just telling everybody this is kind of an impromptu thing. Trying out some new things in Realstream, and it kind of works.
Yeah, I kind of sat there and watched it to see how it was compared to StreamYard, so it looks pretty good.
It's work in progress.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I've put out a bunch of links, and we may have some people pop in, may not. Thank you, Jason, for joining us this afternoon. I know you had a busy morning driving around the neighborhood.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I unfortunately had to bury a pet of mine today, Miss Flower.
That sucked.
That was a 2.5-hour ordeal for a 71-year-old man trying to dig a hole.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, good thing I have the riding lawnmower next to me because I could sit down for a while.
So, would she just die of old age, or?
Yeah, she said, she was 16 years old, so she just went from here to here in one day.
Wow.
So, don't know. Didn't take her to the vet, none of that stuff. It's just, she was a happy, lucky flower one day, and next day, no.
Sounds like you didn't even have time to take her to the vet.
Well, no, because that was yesterday.
Yeah.
It's such a weekend day.
Right.
So, not to mention to be a holiday. Speaking of holidays, I do want to do this. See how today is Memorial Day. I want to thank each and every one of our service people for their service. A lot of them gave the ultimate price, and we thank each and every one of their families. And without all these people in the armed services taking care of this awesome country, we would not be here doing this show, let alone building models. So thank you, each and every one of you. I don't know if Jason has anything he wants to say, but it's yours.
Yeah, I want to reiterate what Bruce just said. Means a lot. If it wasn't for all the fine folks that have served this country and ultimately the ones that paid the ultimate price, we would not have the luxury of sitting at our benches and building model cars or just having a great family life or whatever floats your boat, whatever your hobbies are. It means a lot to all those people that go to the front line for their country. That's something you just can't think. It's hard to put into words how to thank somebody for what they've done for everybody but themselves. So
it is a calling for sure. Yep. So that's just like the volunteer firemen, ambulance drivers, doctors. Yeah. Without all those awesome folks, we wouldn't be here either. And there again, they're answering a calling. They see something in their hearts that needs to be taken care of, they try it. So thank each and every one of those also.
Yep.
I was going to put up a screen for that, but this is a limited version of Restream, so I can only show one picture.
Oh, really?
Yeah. When you click on the add another picture, it says, upgrade now, please.
Sure, you bet.
So that's probably in the works.
Yep.
I really didn't have anything planned for today because I took a 3-hour nap, Jason, by the way.
3-hour nap?
Well, yeah, so people after excessive exercise. They were not used to doing. We need to take naps.
Yeah,
Hey, I'm retired. I can do that.
you're right. You've earned that right. I still got to put a few years in yet before I earn that right.
My mom's favorite was "I'm old. I can do that."
Yeah,
So I use that one too occasionally.
my
So
grandmother used to do that. Or she would make us feel bad and just say, if I can do it, why can't you do it?
uh-huh. Yeah. But like I said, I wasn't sure what I was going to do today because I've been working on Christine, and we got some bare metal foil on it. You can't see it in this camera, can you?
Oh, that thing looks good. Yeah, that's turning out really good.
Yeah, you can see the bare metal foil if I get it the
Yeah,
right direction. But I haven't got the sides done yet. That was what I was working on, but my hands just are not feeling that today after doing all that shoveling. So they was hurting kind of this morning when I got up anyway, and that was not the added surprise I needed. But hey, uh, so I'm working on our buddy build. I
that's what
filled
I'm.
in.
That's what I'm screwing around with. Demon.
Yeah, I filled in those correct cracks
Yeah,
on, on the seams up here.
that's
So that was one of the delays of getting it painted. Otherwise, it'd be painted already. I don't know. I've got into this thing about all of a sudden I want to paint the body before I do anything else. I get everything primered, then I want to paint the body. I never used to do that until the very last. I don't know who got me hooked on that.
there's quite a few model builders that try to get the body work all done, and then that way the bodies can cure up while they're doing the rest of the car.
Yeah. Hey, Jimmy's in there. Hi, Jimmy. Greetings.
Oh, hey,
Welcome
let
to the
in.
channel.
What's going on, Jimmy?
We have 3 watchers, by the way. One
Yeah, but
commenter.
2 of them are probably us.
Probably. It's because we're just crazy enough to be here. Like I said, I did put out links for some people, but I don't think they're going to show up. So I don't know. We'll just tootle along here for about an hour, and I'm sure people's probably resting from the Memorial Day weekend cookouts and traveling and things like that, and they ain't got time for
Tomorrow's work again.
tomorrow's work again. So they're resting, and but it's all good. It's that's what instant replay's for, right?
Yeah, sure. Plus, we got to test this thing somehow.
Yeah, well, it's the first time I did the go live thing like I did it, so that worked out kind of good. It's not like StreamYard; it's more on hands. It plays the countdown, then it played the VGC Resident intro, and then of course when it comes to adding us, I had to do that manually, so that's okay. Well, when I added me, of course, then when someone else pops into one that has the links, then there again, that's just like StreamYard. It's a manual thing.
Okay.
And the chat works good.
Yeah.
So, and the
Mr.
phone's
Joe.
going ding. Is it?
Ding.
Ding.
Yeah, that was Joe. It was a Joe.
It was a Joe. So I'm going to clean off this 10-year-old red Bondo stuff. Well, I don't think it's that long. Well, I've had it since 2004, so yeah, it's a while. I finally took it out of the tube and I put it in a jar. Because the tube was getting so hard because I'd have to stick a stick in there and stir that because all the liquid is to the top. And that was kind of a pain. So there's that. Red over at Red's Scrapyard showed a bunch of these little little jars that he got off of eBay, and I bought a box of them. They're good for all kinds of stuff.
That's cool.
They and they hold lacquer thinner stuff well too,
Good.
which is I try not to have my lacquer thinner can open in front of me because I don't know sometimes what this hand's doing. So I knock enough stuff off with that hand. So I thought, well, I'll take that stuff out of that tube and I'll put it in one of those jars. Well, it was about 3/4 of a tube, so I filled up 2 jars and I threw the rest of it away because it was getting hard in the bottom. And I got way more than I'll ever use. And I thought, well, if I ever need any new stuff, I'll just go buy another tube. I better look at the chat. We got somebody there. Hey, all just saw this pop up and wanted to come and say hi. Hope all is well. Hit the like button. Mad Genius Productions. I'm not sure I know who you are. Interesting. Thank you for showing up, though. Here, let me show that to Jason so he can read it.
I don't know who that is either. But thanks for joining us.
Yes. And like he says, I hope everybody did have an awesome Memorial Day weekend. I hope you had safe travels. The radio said a while ago that the what is it? Trans something other. You know, the airplane people where you got to go through the gate. Anyway.
Oh, TSA.
Yeah. They said they had 30 million people fly this weekend.
Wow.
Gutsy people. It's flying's okay. I have done it and it's okay, but I don't know.
Well, yeah, I mean, with the way this year started out, it seemed like there was a plane crash every week.
Yeah, and the fact that poor New York has just been plagued with 10-second outages and all kinds of strange things.
Yeah.
Makes me kind of leery. Yeah, it's a little more of a thing than hopping on a bus and all of a sudden it has a flat tire.
Right.
I'm going to have to get my other eyes on. So if I look ugly, sorry.
Uglier. Trying to make some room for some tires.
Is that what all that grinding noise is about?
Yeah, I widened out the factory wheel tubs on the Demon, so I want them to look like they're supposed to. But I want to just get a little bit wider tire under it.
Jimmy says lots of goofy people flying. Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't been to Arizona for about 3 years, so.
What's up, Taylor?
Hey, Taylor, how are you? Thank you for showing up. This is just a impromptu kind of thing. I decided about a half hour ago I was going to do this. Trying out some new things on this restream, and my sidekick Jason decided to pop in. Thank you again for popping in. But we're just sitting here talking and working on our demon buddy build, which one of us probably should put out a video on that someday.
Yeah,
Just saying.
I'm kidding.
Who's got time for that stuff? Got time for building. Oh,
Time for building. I do now.
yeah. Well, I just hope everybody had a safe weekend. That's all I care about. So Jason and Joe from Big Sky Workshop and I are doing a buddy build on a demon.
71 MPC re-release demon.
Yes. Of course, I'm probably building mine like I normally do, box stock kind of custom thing.
I'm just doing mine as a simple street machine.
Yeah, that kind of falls into the custom thing, right?
Yeah, but it's not. I mean, I'm not doing roll bars and all that crap. I'm just widening out the rear tubs a little bit here so that I can just get the tire that I want in it. And, other than that, it's going to be pretty much stock. Other than we'll put a 3D printed motor by BCG in there.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm doing.
Yep.
That's why I said the custom kind of.
Yeah. But
and it's already mine's already fitted and in there and primered up, ready to be painted.
Already filled in the drive shaft tunnel thing and then cut that molded drive shaft out of there. So that's done. So now we got a nice open drive shaft tunnel. As many of you know that the Demon comes with a molded in drive shaft. So we fixed it.
What are you using for an axle? Rear axle, the springs.
I haven't made up my mind if I'm going to use the stock one and just. So this is the stock one.
Right.
I'm going to cut the exhaust off of it and just, pretty it up a little bit, or if I'm going to actually use one of the 3D printed ones. So, or I could take one out of the 71 Duster kit too. That's a little bit detailed, better rear end, Mopar rear end. So.
Yeah, because the Bandit struck again. I heard.
Bandit. Google shouldn't have let me find another Hobby Lobby that I've never been to.
I know. It does those silly things.
Yep, it's Google's fault.
Ah, yes, Google's fault. Well, that's good that you got that done, Too Tall.
I think there's a couple guys that are currently fitting the 71 Duster chassis into the Demon. It's a little bit off, but it's pretty close. Definitely the AMT kit has much more better clarity and detail than this MPC. The big thing is you got to make all the inner wheel well, because on the MPC, all of it's on the chassis. For the AMT Duster, and I'm sure Taylor knows this, is that the wheel wells are molded into the body. So
yeah.
Old Taylor there, he built a lot of kits in his days.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it was just last Thursday. He was showing me a Dodge Horizon that he did. I'm like, I didn't even know they had that kit.
Huh. I don't remember it either.
Yeah,
But there was a number of years that I didn't build anything, so I'm not
yeah,
all knowledgeable about stuff 10 years ago because I wasn't building stuff 10 years ago.
and that's just it too. I mean, there's some guys that really get into that whole knowledge and background of all the companies, the kits that were released when they were redone and all that.
Yeah,
And
there's several of those in this community that does that.
yeah,
I just I just guess I was never that interested in stuff like that.
I cannot for the life of me. There's probably a few different sites out there. I know uh, Jeff Elliott knows a lot of those sites, and he scrolls through those sites all the time. But a
Isn't
few
that
other
one?
guys,
That one's called the Sprue, isn't it? Is that what it's called?
uh, I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
I think isn't one called Scale something too, or I don't. There's a few of them. I know there's a gentleman here in Minnesota as well that's really up on all the kit knowledge.
Yeah. If you want the encyclopedia, you have to go to Papa Z.
Well, that's true. Papa Z, he knows his stuff too.
Yep. Hi, Stephen. Welcome to the show.
Hey,
Uh,
Joe.
we're just. Hey, Joe. We're just having an impromptu video.
Yeah.
So just trying some new things out, and it worked. And well, we'll just stay here for about an hour and see who pops in because it says we got 8 people. Cool. We're in the big times now. We got past that 7 from the last time we did this. But the last time we did this was during the daytime.
Right.
Somebody messaged me said, "Oh, we ought to do it every week." I'm going, I don't know.
Hey, Chet. Maybe in the winter time.
Yeah.
Just it's nice when you sit down and actually build and then shoot the breeze, talk about kits.
Hey, Chet. I did notice that this chat on this thing is like way behind.
Yeah, it is a little slow.
And here's Larry. Hi, Larry.
Good evening.
Hey, Larry.
I don't know how long you've been
How you
there. I'm
doing?
sorry if you've been there a while. My bad.
Oh no, I just joined.
Oh, okay.
We're live on the old YouTube.
Yeah. Just so you know.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
Oh, I've never been live on YouTube before.
No, never?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, I just didn't want you to pop in with no shirt on or anything like that.
There's nothing to see.
It is kind of family friendly,
Of course.
and we did jump on and say that we wanted to thank all of our service people for their sacrifice, and we want to thank you, Larry, personally, because we know you've been in the military. So thank you for your service.
Yes, thank you, Larry.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Chet says hi, Larry.
Hello, Chet.
So it looks like it was a successful weekend for you. You got a nice paint job on the old CUDA.
Yes, finally.
Well, yeah, I guess.
That wasn't very reassuring, Larry. What is it? What's the secret now?
It looks all right.
This from a guy that won a lot of awards just about a week ago.
Uh-huh.
A lot. No, I won one.
It's okay. Yeah.
Check out what Jimmy said.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think we're all guilty of that, Jimmy. Taking them out of the box, starting them, and then putting them back in.
Of course, Chet's got a point. No shirt's fine.
Yeah.
No pants can be a problem.
Yeah.
I want to thank you to everybody that showed up. I appreciate it. It kind of made my day a little better after Miss Flower going to what do they say it call it nowadays? Going across the Rainbow Bridge.
So, how many cats did you have, or was that the only one?
There was 3 by the same mother, 2 different fathers. So Flower and Merlin were twins, and from the same mother, and then Phalanx was from a different father. So they were all David's cats, and he moved to Arizona and couldn't take them with him, so they turned into my cats.
Oh, you inherited them.
Yes. Well, they were here to start with, so. But old Phalanx is. Yeah, Phalanx is outside cat. He's
cat, right?
Going on 17, so. Well, he's in and out, but mostly out in the summertime. I'm going, hey, it's 99 degrees out here. Don't you want to come in? Yeah. I don't know. Maybe he'll change his tune this year.
He just comes home to eat, and that's it, or?
Oh, he never leaves the yard.
Oh, really?
No. Which is, strange for most cats that are outside. They tend to wander into the. He doesn't. He just sticks around.
Yeah, luckily I got the clear on that car before the rain came.
That's good.
Are you getting any rain, Jason?
No. Got a little cloudy, but the sun's trying to peek out right now.
Oh, we had no sun today. Well, no, we did earlier, but not much.
Oh, we had a really beautiful day today.
Thank you, Chet.
That's what we had yesterday.
Now, we had rain late last night and early evening. First one was sprinkles, and then maybe a 5-minute rain.
Yeah, it started drizzling when I went for my walk.
Yeah. Of course, I took the dogs, threw them in the SUV, and we went to Dollar General. They're 7 miles apart nowadays, as they say. So on the way back, it started sprinkling. Because we have this thing we do when we get back. We got to come out of the SUV, and then we got to take a walk 3 blocks around the neighborhood in the rain.
Yeah.
Thank you.
They want to make sure everything's still in place.
Yeah, well, we got to sniff everything, no matter how wet it is. And I ran into a couple neighborhood people, and we had to stop and talk in the rain. So I was the only silly one standing out in the rain talking. Well, it was just kind of a heavy mist by that time, but still, it's just fun stuff. Well, those annoying body panel lines are gone, Jason.
Good.
I should say the correct body lines. It was not,
What'd you start on now, Bruce?
we're both doing a buddy build with Joe from Big Skies Auto Works. We're building the 71 Demon. It's
Okay.
actually Jason's buddy builds that he was
Yeah.
starting, and we joined in.
I started,
Okay.
Larry. I don't know if you know this, but I lost a really good friend of mine in December. He was diagnosed with cancer, and 2 months later, he was gone. So he was a big car guy. He liked to buy, fix them up, play with them for a little bit, flip them, just keep buying cars like that. He's done that for the
Yeah.
last probably 15, 20 years. But this was like a bucket list car that he always wanted, was a Demon. So he was always looking, but he didn't want to do a full resto, but he said he would, always wanted to do a bunch of stuff. So I have a really good idea of some of the things that he would have enjoyed on his car. So I'm going to kind of do this the way he would have always probably built a Demon. So it's kind of a tribute build for him.
Cool. I think I did hear you talk about that.
Yeah. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So, and
Yeah.
I'm keeping it simple so that it gets done.
We're trying to keep him out of the rabbit holes. What we're trying to do.
Yeah. So the big thing with this chassis that sucks is the fact the drive shaft's molded in there. So I cut that out, fill that in, and now I'm just kind of massaging the frame rails a little bit here so I can get a little bit wider of meat in there. But other than that, we're just gonna build her.
Good evening, Stephen.
Good evening, Stephen.
Where's Joe?
Joe is on his way home from a family function barbecue.
85 miles from home? Holy
Yeah.
mackerel.
Yeah.
That's neat. Chat. Can't wait to see that.
Yeah.
I just come on.
It's a lot of work.
I did. I started one of those too, Chet, and just kind of started to get other ideas, and then walked away from it, put it back in the box. But
See, what did I do with it? I was on the same line that you were on that chassis because I have a whole jar full of drive shafts. So, and it's got just the U joints in there too. So I haven't ground it out yet, but I did have to grind out the tail shaft part that's molded in there with that drive shaft.
yeah,
Because that's the other part of the transmission is molded into the chassis.
yeah,
Otherwise, I love that kit.
yeah. It's not bad. I mean, this here is I had this. I don't know what. I think this is out of one of the old AMT Roadrunners. It's 1/24 scale Hemi, and it's old. But I always use this as a little mock-up motor to see if stuff clears. So I got it to where it fits in there. So I could put a Hemi in it if I wanted to, but
Yeah.
That looks good.
yeah. But I think I'm going to stick with a 440 or a small block. So
That would be a good time to mention that Josh Risho at VGC Resin is also kind of sponsoring all this because I got an engine from him for my Duster. I'm a Duster, Demon. And
so did I.
and so everybody's got bits and pieces and parts that Josh has sent all of us because we're all sponsored by him. And
Cool.
so we
Yeah,
all
and then
got this stuff worked in.
I even got a nice set of seats I could put in there that I got from Josh. So if I choose not to use the stock ones.
Are either of you joining in on Jason's Street Machine group build?
I got to finish the one that I
Also?
started last year. So yeah, I mean
And the
it's
USAC dart?
yeah the USAC dart. I want that'll be next, but yeah, there's the Street Machine.
Oh, okay.
So
55?
the gauge, yeah, 55 Chevy. So at this point, I missed it so far out. I'm not even probably gonna even call it Street Machine build anymore. So
I see Frank just finished his USAC dart. Came out
yeah,
nice.
yeah, that thing turned out really, really well.
Hey,
Yeah.
Kevin, welcome to the show, buddy.
Hey, Kevin.
We're just doing an impromptu video today. Why not, right?
Larry forced us to. So.
I did? Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll accept it.
I'll accept it.
Hey, Kevin.
I think I forced him to push the button.
Yeah.
I sent him a link.
I got a link like 15 minutes beforehand. I'm going live. I don't know what to do. I just
Well, I came in half an hour late.
Well, I was busy eating supper, and I thought, well, I thought, you know what? Let's just go do a live. That's when I sent the text out. It's all good. So that's ready to get paint on it now. Yay.
Modeling with K&S Hobbies. Nice.
That's kind of what I came up with. Every now and then I get a question from people. Why do you call it the BEW Network? Well, I have 2 channels.
Yep.
I thought that's pretty simple. And it's kind of a play off the old defunct BW Network years ago. I had the cartoons and stuff on it.
Oh, that's right. There was one, wasn't there?
Uh-huh.
Totally forgot about that.
Yeah, BW Network. I thought, you know what? I can put an E in there. Bruce's Eclectic World. So, yeah.
Always gotta push the envelope, don't you, Bruce?
Sure. So I thought when I titled this one, I thought, hey, you know what? The BW Network presents.
I like that.
I think we're going to leave it like that, too.
Yeah.
The funny part is there's a backstory to some of this. Years ago, my cousin, his name was Greg Keller, and of course, me being Bruce Scott, we had K&S Automotive Repair. And I was telling that to Jason. He says, you know what? That sounds pretty good. He says, let's try K&S Hobbies. I went, okay, sweet. That's kind of the backstory, how that name came up.
We'll just wait and see if we get sued later.
Oh, sure.
Oh, shucks.
No foolishness here. No, there's no foolishness here. Are you jesting there, Kevin?
Joe wrote, I will definitely drop in if you do this again.
Oh yeah.
Cool. Well, I don't know. It's just I just had a wild idea. I kind of mentioned it to Jason a couple of days ago, and he said, "Sure, I'll let you know maybe sometime or something." Or other. I go, "Okay, sure." that was that was our conversation about the whole thing.
Last night I got on. What time did we shut it down last night? Like 11? The private?
No, yeah, 11 your time.
Yeah.
Oh, that was after I got off then.
Yeah,
I was wondering if Jason was going to come in or not.
Yeah, I got home and I think it was Bruce, Terry, and Ed were on
yes,
there. So
Oh,
yeah, that
because
was
for a
fun.
while it was just Bruce and I.
yes. And then you had to go do supper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had some company showed up, and then we went out and got something to eat as well. Came home, sat down at the bench, thought, well, let's see if anybody's on. There they were.
There we were. That's awesome, Chet. I've
Tomorrow.
done that. I do that too sometimes. Sometimes I take cut off the ones that come with the kit. Just use the U joints in it to make the drive shaft longer. I just put something in the middle. It all works. No right or wrong method to it. Yeah, a lot of people do, Kevin,
Yeah,
use aluminum tubing.
yeah,
Sometimes
that's
I
what I'm
take
gonna do.
sometimes I take the original drive shaft and I cut it short and I got a piece of tubing. I just shove both ends in.
Yeah,
Then I can make it adjustable, like Kevin just said. I
I
just use
know
flat.
there's some files out there where you can print just the U joints too.
Yeah, that's what I
I
got.
bought I bought a couple of I bought a set of the well not a set, but comes with like six.
Oh,
I
I
nice.
think
like
it was from I think it was from BCG.
I like it when they do that because inevitably them tweeters make them go ping. Kevin, you're a mess. Yes, ma'am. Can I help you?
Gotta go potty.
No, just give me some love.
No, there's that first, and then there's the potty.
There
Yeah.
you go. Give me pets. Now take me out.
Uh huh. That's her mo. SOP. We'll be right back.
Right after these leaky messages.
Yes. I think we're getting a hug first. Are we getting a hug and a belly rub first?
Maybe,
Yay.
maybe she wants food too.
No, there's food in the bowl down there. I did that before the show started.
I can't leave food out. My dog would just like a bottomless pit.
uh, I've had 4 dogs, and I can leave food out and put it in a bowl, and they're not aggressive eaters. They don't care who's eating out of what bowl. They don't go woof it down because somebody's standing next to it.
Yeah.
They're nibble eaters.
Kayla was like that, but Lexi is just like if you left the whole bag there open, she would eat the whole bag until she kept puking.
Yeah, so, some dogs are like that. I'll be right
Yeah.
back. Come on, little puppies. Hand them up, move them out.
So for the CUDA there, Larry, what are you putting in it for a motor and stuff?
Oh, I'm just gonna do it box stock.
Are you?
Yeah.
That's gonna be cool.
It's like a tweener.
Slump buster.
Well, I'm trying to work on this. I got that Formula One group build with Tim and Kyle. And that's another one that's kicking my butt with the paint job, man. It's just, I don't know. Oh. I stripped that one
Oh,
and
you had to
primed it.
strip that one as well, huh?
Yeah, I stripped it, primed it, and then sprayed Scale Finishes red on it, and it came out dark. Oh man, I think I used gray. I should have used white
Yeah, I've like
primer.
on this dart here, I actually used pink to get that red to be that bright.
Well, actually, that's what I originally used was pink, Tamiya pink, and then
Yep.
I sprayed it with the Tamiya red, and that came out nice. Let it dry for a few days. Then I sprayed the Honey Gloss clear from Scale Finishes over it, and it went all over. It just, yeah.
Hmm.
And then that just led to more problems. Now, I think part of the issue with it too is that the wing, the spoilers front and rear, and the top half of the body and the bottom half of the body are all clear. So that Tamiya, and it's a Tamiya kit, that Tamiya pink, it kind of like attacked the, I think it was too hot.
Hmm.
I don't know. It attacked the plastic.
Yeah, that's not good. I've never had any of the Tamiya stuff attack plastic before, but
Yeah, that's the first time for me too. So I don't know. I know I didn't spray it on too thick, but I don't know.
well, I guess I don't know, but I know that there was something going on where like Canada and them banned Tamiya products. There's spray cans due to health reasons, I think. So I know that they were talking about new formula, so I don't know if that may be it too. I don't know if that new
Hmm.
formula is even in the products.
I don't know. Trying to think
Someone
of where I
say
got that.
Cooter. Oh God, Kevin Smith.
That's me, Kevin. Larry's Model Shop.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
Kevin here.
You check?
Are you familiar with Kevin Smith, Larry?
No.
Kevin is
Um,
he's one hell of a model builder. He's had a lot of his models in the magazines in years past, and then also some of his models were actually the box art too. So
oh,
yeah, he does some really nice work. I don't know how much building he does now, but he did. He used to build a lot.
did you see Chet's question?
Let's see. Yeah, yeah. That's right, Chet. You built a couple CUDA model kits, haven't you?
Everybody's good for now.
Give it 5 minutes.
Yes.
5 minutes, and somebody's gonna have to do something.
Yeah, she's I keep telling her she's got the bladder of a canary. You can almost time it about every hour and 10 minutes or so.
Yeah, Kevin. Jason's got some killer builds.
Oh, Kevin, I've seen your stuff. It's pretty nice stuff. I would pull it all out of the cases and I'd still put it on the tables, my friend.
Yes. Because you've got a lot of, you've showed some of your stuff, and I've seen it, and it's
Yeah.
amazing stuff. 'Cause, you kind of pioneered the model box art back in the day.
Yep.
Go eat your treat. Oh, you don't want that one? Jeez.
I don't think it matters how old they are, Kevin, or how long ago you built them.
Well, I know he's had some of the ones in the shows in the years past, and that's how he got into the magazines, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Hey,
I would still call him. Hey, Dan, how's it going?
Wait, my cousin Dan's in the house. Yay! How are you, buddy? I plan on a cornet for the.
Dazed and Confused group build?
Never heard of that one.
Is that on YouTube or Facebook, chat?
He's confused. Yeah, I didn't hear nothing about that one either. Or that ain't is that a King Bob group build that he's doing?
Oh, that might be.
Because I see Kevin or King Bob released a video about another group build I seen.
Oh, has he? Because I haven't
I
been
don't
on.
know. Could be.
I haven't seen anything in a while. Great to hear that there, cousin Dan.
Yeah, I was watching videos before I jumped on here. I was like, oh shoot, I forgot you guys are doing this.
Yeah, get some stuff done. Shoot the breeze.
I'm so far behind on videos.
Yeah, same here. I'm so far behind on builds.
Amen, brother. I'm still working on December 24th build.
Yeah. Kind of like Brucey right now. I figure if I can get this one in primer and then base coat, then let it sit, and once it's painted, then I'll get back on this USAC dart, finish that off.
I sent STS a
Yeah.
message about my decals. So I sent Dan a message today about I'm probably not going to have my psychedelic 60s group build done in time. Just waiting on decals, Dan. Sorry, buddy. I have to have those special decals.
Chet
It's just
says
trying
that
to be
group build is from Fred Hendry and King Bob.
okay. That's cool.
Are those
Yeah.
custom decals, Bruce?
No, what? Yes and no. I bought a T1 Volkswagen van, 12 windows or whatever it is, and because I wanted the flowers and stuff off of the decals, Well, it's an old kit, but the decals look great till you put them in the water. Then they went poof.
They
Oh,
disappeared.
okay.
Yeah. So contacted Terry over at STS, and they said, yeah, they can make some. So I sent them the originals that were left because I used one of three, and they said they could take care of that, no problem. And I said, while you're at it, could you take that one that says flower power and make it a little bigger? So that's the custom part.
Oh, okay.
So I said, buy, and I want that one fixed. I made, and I want 2 more copies because you don't know what's going to screw up, and I still got to put them on that. Now that I can get some made, I'm gonna go ahead and put them on the Volkswagen van. So I went ahead and paid them their money and just sitting here waiting. I know they're swamped. I mean, yeah, they have to be. I mean, everybody is in this community keeps saying we're using, you know, STS decals and get them made, and
Yeah.
so they're swamped. She actually said it would be a while. Didn't elaborate what a while means, but it's okay. I said, well, end of July, June, somewhere in there, if possible. She the word was okay. So it's all good. It'll be what it'll be. Well, sure, Dan, it's going to be cool. Besides that, it's green, one of my favorite colors. And it was you can do it, Bruce, from my buddy next door here, Jason.
Blame me.
As long as you don't drill an extra hole.
Oh, there wasn't much left to drill holes into. Time I got done cutting that 66 Nova apart and the 63 Chevy 2 wagon. I got that all cut apart. Yeah.
A lot of chopping.
A lot of chopping.
8 weeks.
8 weeks?
Oh.
Yeah, well, it's been 3 months. Ish. Yeah, Chad, I'm doing the Christine movie car for Grandpa Mark's Hobbies movie cars group build back in December. But we're getting there. It's got color, and I put bare metal foil around it yesterday. Some of it. But I got the
Well, it'd probably be done if you weren't lighting everything up.
Oh, well, there is that. It's like Lay's potato chips. Once you have one, it's got to do them all.
Stop.
Can't stop.
Yeah.
Not to mention, he carved out the entire grill.
Yes,
I know.
I did.
He told me about that.
Yeah.
He
It
told
took
me
8 hours to do that.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Yeah.
Jason said he's sending me his.
Yeah. I got another one for you.
You just send it, buddy. We'll do it.
So Bruce does grills. Mark does wiring for the motors.
Mark does it all for the motors. He makes his own fuel lines, everything.
Yeah, I know.
Springs and levers and.
I haven't gotten to the springs part yet.
I'm not going to.
I've done that. That's actually kind of fun to make. But
That that USAC dart is the furthest I've gone with detailing so far. That one's got all the brake lines, the fuel lines, and everything on it.
I want to try that some, Kevin. I'm not a decal guy either, but I can do. I have done some striping and things, but nothing fancy. It's just like stick down the tape and spray over it, But I would
Yeah.
like to kind of try some of that stuff. If you want to see some really fancy, cool stuff, Leon is the man to go watch.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely.
Hey, what
I
you want?
didn't. The first thing I ever bare metal foiled was a '55 Chevy. Till then, I didn't even know anything about it, and that was when we were building slot cars. I did this one.
Silver leaf? That's going to be fun. I seen somebody doing that with that using it for chrome
Bumpers.
bumper.
Yeah,
Yeah. Who
I
was
did
that?
this. Go
That was
ahead.
a newer channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did a slot car two-tone, and then these guys were giving me crap because I didn't separate all the chrome trim. So then I learned about bare metal foil, and I did this.
There
This
you
was my
go.
first one for bare metal foil, and that took me a while too.
There you go.
Yeah,
That's a good one to learn on.
yeah. So yeah,
You
otherwise
didn't do the front chrome.
you could see the bleed through a little bit on the tape, but that covered it all up. So probably they still have this thing.
I did 57 Nomad Wagon. And I said, either one of us is going to survive through this, me or bare metal foil or both, or neither. But I got it done. It took about 8 hours. And I only used half a sheet. I bought a whole brand new sheet just for that car, just in case. Does look awesome, doesn't it, Dan?
Thanks, Dan.
I would recommend not trying black bare metal foil.
No, that stuff's no good.
Yeah, somebody said that stuff is terrible.
That would be
It
Terry
is.
too.
I didn't hear it from Terry too. I heard it from somebody else.
Oh well, he said the same thing.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried it. It didn't work for me at all.
Well, I had already bought some before I heard all that nice stuff about it.
Me too. I
Uh,
I tried it on my 90 notch Mustang. It didn't work.
So I thought, well, you know
Oh
what?
yeah.
It's over there in the drawer. I can use it for masking or something. I paid for it, so I might as well use it.
Well, I've got a couple of hot rods I'm going to be doing, so I might try it on the running board since it's a big piece.
Yeah, that would work good for that.
But it acts nothing like the chrome bare metal foil.
It doesn't. I've not ever used it, so I don't know.
Yeah, nothing close to it. Oh, is that right, Kevin? Okay, I'll stay away from those other ones then. He says black gold or aluminum BMF sucks.
Oh, I know there's another brand. I think it's by Ammo or MIG or something like that too. I've never tried it though.
Nope.
Fujimi or Hasegawa makes it too.
That would be something new to try. I like trying things. That's why I have so many different paints.
I agree.
And I try different processes too. So
we'll see. This chassis and body go together really good on these demons.
I like the positive pins on everything.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty good. It's not glued or nothing. So
I know. I put mine together and used very little tape or sticky tack, and I mocked up that engine from Josh. Did all the grinding and cutting and fitting and everything. It held. It stayed together. I mean, I could have
yeah.
just let left it like it was and called it done.
Oh, it's pretty nice. Pretty nice.
I wish a lot of them were like that.
Yeah, I mean,
Yep.
yeah. I guess the cheesiest thing about it is having the exhaust molded to the rear end,
Yep.
drive shaft in the tunnel, and
Yep.
then how the torsion bars just kind of stop in midair there. So, but that you
Floating.
can fix that. Yeah.
The Gallery GHAD 39 is on sale on Amazon, $29.99.
That's not a bad price.
No.
Trying to get rid of what's left over.
Yeah, I was gonna say because aren't they getting rid of that brush too?
Oh,
Yeah,
they're getting rid of the 39 too.
I think they are going to. Yeah. I know the
yeah. The
98
39
is
is
done.
the 38's going up. The 39 is going. The fifth. What's that handled one? The 58.
68.
68.
Yeah, 68. They're getting rid of that one. I
Huh.
mean, I think they're turning over all their airbrushes and they're gonna come out with new ones. Fourth quarter this year.
Huh. I guess I need to pay more attention, seeing how they're a sponsor.
And I'm not sponsored by them.
They want your money, Bruce.
They always want my money. That's okay.
Man, I'm tempted to order one just for parts.
Yeah.
You can't get the parts anymore for them.
No.
For what?
Any
Oh,
of them. Once they
Any of
discontinue
them.
them, the parts are done.
Yep, they're gone.
well, I ordered here a while back. I ordered like 6 packs of seals and stuff for the 39 and 68 and all that because I needed to round up the thing for the shipping. So I thought, well, it's never too late to have enough, you know, seals and stuff. So I wouldn't think they would get rid of the seals and stuff because they still got all those brushes and stuff out there. But
Yeah,
maybe I'm,
you can't get the needles or anything now.
I guess I was wrong in that thinking. Hmm. Well, that kind of sucks. Oh well.
It does. But it's not our business.
Nope. What's the chat saying here?
Yeah, Chet, those gallery metallic markers work really good,
Oh, I love those things.
but you can't handle them very much because it just rubs off.
I've not had any problem. I even clear over them.
Yeah.
Clearing over them is good.
But yeah, right here's mine. The ones I use all the time. They're right here on the desk.
Yeah, I finally bought a set.
I have 3.
Yeah, I did hear that, Chet, that they're coming out with their own paint line.
I thought they
Yep.
already had paint.
No.
No?
Well, kinda.
They were selling
Kinda, right?
somebody else's paint. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember the name though. Um, Marco, Grandpa Mark's Hobbies did a video the other day Well, when you paint like when you paint this scoop, you get primer and everything to paint on the bottom side. Well, it's got to be glued down, right?
Mm-hmm.
He takes that eraser marker and runs over it, and it takes the paint off.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Yeah.
so you don't have to scrape it or sand it or anything. And he did the same thing around the area that it needed to stick to.
Wow.
Now he
That's
uses
interesting.
Tamiya stuff, so I know it's going to work on acrylic, and it does go through quick shine, by the way. He said.
Yeah, those racer markers work pretty goddamn good.
And just what Jason said, he's got some. I don't have any yet because I've not had the opportunity to buy anything at gallery in order to get just the markers too.
Somebody's looking for your attention, Bruce.
What do you want now? Oh,
See,
is it
back for
really?
more.
Oh,
Yeah,
by the way, she's acting. I think it's the more part.
yeah,
Give me a
it's the
treat.
number 2 part.
Come on.
Just like kids.
Yeah, but kids can open the door themselves.
Yeah. Yeah, Chet. Did you already test them then? I did a video for them on the markers too. That they work really good. Kind of nice to know that if you have a moment with a marker and you go past where you're supposed to go, you can erase it.
Well, tomorrow's my grandson's birthday.
Well, that's cool. How old's he gonna be?
14.
14. And they grow up fast.
Yep.
Grow up fast. How many grandchildren you got?
One.
Just the one.
Just the one. And that'll probably be it.
How many kids do you have then,
I have two boys.
boys?
Yeah. And I don't see either of them getting married or remarried. My younger son was the one that was married before. And when his ex-wife moved here with our grandson, he chased his son because they were already having problems in Hawaii. So they ended up getting divorced here. And now they're awesome to get. They're great, not together, but they're great with
That's
each
good that
other.
they were able to come to the conclusion that they can be really good friends and be good parents, to the kid.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, that's what matters the most is, having a good background for the child.
Yep. Yeah, he's going to be in high school. Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Makes me feel older.
That's a good question, Kevin. I'm not sure if anybody does plating for model parts other than what the process might be with some of the manufacturers. Um,
Somebody did a video and they were talking about that. They said there's nobody that does it anymore.
yeah, I don't recall it. Um, I will have to say, I think some of the best chrome is in the Mobius kits versus some of the MPC, AMT. The chrome is kind of cheesy looking. Here's somebody panting.
Well, we're back. That was a psych moment. Walked outside, sniffed here, turned around over here, sniffed there, turned around over there, sniffed over here. It's like, why are we out
Yeah.
here? I mean, I don't know. I'm looking at you. Why are we out here?
Sucker.
Sucker.
Just wanted your attention.
I suppose.
Well, they say there's one born every minute, so.
Yeah, that'd be me. Chip said, IPP daddy. I was a good boy.
STS. No, I haven't heard that.
Yeah, I've never heard that either, Chet. Oh. That's cool, Kevin. I just wish somebody made a chrome for what you're paying for this chrome paint. Somebody made a chrome paint you could actually clear over the chrome and not it dulling out on you, so you could seal it up.
Now, did you buy some of that Revell Chrome?
Yeah, that stuff is nice.
Did you spray it from the can or did you decant it?
No, I sprayed it from the can. There's the USAC Dark Grill.
Wait a minute, let me find the button.
Oh, it's nice.
Yeah, and that stuff does a really nice job.
Yeah.
Did you cut out the holes?
No, I wasn't like Bruce. I ain't got that kind of patience.
No, I'm not either. That Christine grill pushed my limits. I should have sent Pete over there across the pond the pictures. Hey, look, Pete, I finally did a grill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he ran that I dare you to say for a while.
Yeah, I was gonna say he was the one that did that whole grill thing.
Yeah. I think Kyle or RKD Skill works did that too. A dozen other people, like Dan even did it. I don't know. Wow, we got 13 people.
Awesome.
Sweet.
See how popular you are, Bruce?
I know, not bad for part time, huh? And I'm streaming to and I'm streaming to 2 channels.
There we go. Hollowed out Demon Grill.
Wait a
Let's
minute.
see right
Dang.
through that one.
Did you do that?
Nope. I'd love to take credit for it, but nope. It's this here. It's this conversion kit.
Oh, okay.
Wake up, move it. Come on, button.
Yeah.
Nice.
The guy is few sprues loose. I have his business card in here. Yeah. Few sprues loose. Brandon Hoffman. Yep.
Cool.
This has been showing up to some of the model shows. I think he was at NNL East.
I'm gonna have to go order me one because I'm not really feeling the one on this demon.
Yeah, that's just it. I figured, well, I'm gonna order one. Big Joe is the one that kind of told me that there was a company that was doing them, but the main thing is there was a conversion kit to take another Duster and convert it over to a 73 model. So he's got that where you got the whole front grille, the taillight panel, the headlights, the taillights, all that stuff's printed. So you can make a
Wow.
73 model. So,
That's cool.
and then you can also buy the 72 grill for the Demon and make it a 72. So,
Well, that's cool. I am gonna have to go over their payday and spend money. Thanks.
yeah, I think this grill here, what was this one? $6.50 for the Demon grill.
That's not bad.
No, and then the Duster one with the taillight package and everything, I think that one was $13.
Cool. I don't think that counts, Kevin.
I got a few screws loose. So do I, Kevin. I think we all do. So
Well, Chet said Spotlight Hobbies chrome plates, model car parts.
Spotlight Hobbies does. Huh. Did not know that.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, that's
yeah. I did not know that.
Huh, that's cool.
Hmm.
Oh,
Yeah,
Andy
I'm with you.
from Hobby Headquarters, Andy. Yeah, I agree, Chet. I like the 71 grill better than the 72. So yeah,
Yeah, I
I
like
mean,
the 65 Mustang grill better than the 66.
yeah,
Since we're
same
talking
here.
grills and cars that we know.
Yeah, I agree with that too. I like the 65 better than the 66.
No credit cards here, Kevin. I'm credit card free. All I have is a debit card.
Yeah, and that's based off your bank.
Yep.
Oh, actually, it work. You can use a debit card like a credit card too.
Yeah. Well, my
I
bank
guess it depends on the
says
bank.
you can, but if you run it through a machine, it'll default to debit card every time, and
Oh
you
yeah,
can't
yeah.
force it to do credit.
Hmm.
Well, you can force it, but you might get arrested.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
So she said. That'd be 10 to 20, please, as in years. Hmm.
Yeah, I
Oh,
can't imagine trying to cut all of that open. It's not worth
That's
the $6.50. This is a much better deal.
yeah.
hey, Red.
I looked at it. Hey, Red.
Hey, Red.
How are you doing, sir? Yeah, I don't think I want to try another one for a while. So, especially not that one. I looked
Oh,
at it thinking, well, maybe I could try it, but
no, this one is just too. It's not
it's
even deep enough in there. So, yeah.
no. Well, the spacing, I don't have anything narrow enough for the spacing.
Well, the spacing is actually incorrect on this. So, this one is more accurate.
I bought this whatever the hell that Japanese name is, but that's what I use to clean up the one on
Oh,
Christine. I
that's
noticed Dirt Road,
Amazon, right?
yeah, I noticed Dirt Road Cinderella had one of these. And the thing is, you can't buy bits; you got to buy the whole tool again.
Yeah, that's why I didn't buy that one, is because I look for the replacement bits, just because I know myself and that I tend to break stuff at times. So
Well, I
I spent too much money and I bought the Tamiya one.
yeah, well, I have that one too.
Then you can just change out those bits. So
Man, that thing is fine.
yeah, you can actually get them finer than that. So they have different sizes of them.
Yeah, I bought that real small one. It's like $18 just for the bit.
Yeah,
What is it? Is it a two?
yeah. .1. Then I got a .2 and a .25 bit
Yeah,
that you can put in there.
And that's a scriber.
yeah. It's
Yeah,
a Tamiya scriber.
yep.
Yep,
So you can. I use it to do like clean out all the panel lines and stuff like that.
yep.
Door jams. Yep.
This has got a
Oh,
point
okay.
five in it.
Yeah.
I've got that Tamiya flat scriber.
Oh,
It's
the
a
plastic
plastic
handle one.
scriber too.
This
Huh?
one.
Yeah, I got that one.
Yeah. And this one works really good for, like if you were to take a trunk out or hood or
Yeah,
whatever on a curbside,
yeah.
this thing works great for that.
I bought this
Um,
trump. I bought this trumpeter. I really like it.
oh yeah, that
Oh,
one looks
crap.
pretty cool too.
Yeah,
Yeah, different blade.
yeah.
Yeah,
You just lay it flat, drag it across there, and it just peels the plastic.
yeah.
That's what I use to cut the trunks of stuff open and the gas
Yep.
tanks.
I use the same one Larry's got to do like the big panels when you're opening them up. And then I just use that little petite Tamiya thing to just kind of deepen the lines. And then when you really got to get nasty, and you pull out the big boys.
Yeah. Uh,
You see what Kevin wrote?
Scribe with a rock. Well, you did one hell of a job, my friend.
huh. Now I think I showed Larry this yesterday. Can you tell that trunk is that the gas tank's cut off?
No, looks pretty good. That's the battery hatch, right?
Yep. And that's what I use the trumpeter on. It does a real nice job.
Yep.
I agree with you, Dan. That's what I was doing too.
Yeah, I started to do that as well.
Uh huh. I still do
Jumps a lot.
sometimes.
Yeah.
You don't have a Dremel, Jason?
I do, but this is to put a drill bit in. So
Hmm.
yeah, I have this Dremel here, this little cordless one.
Oh, yeah, those are nice.
And I have this little baby display one too.
Yeah, I was trying to get one of those, and yeah, I just ended up buying a cheap um, Amazon one, $13. It works.
Oops. Like that one.
Yeah,
Same
that
color,
one.
different brand.
Different name. Yeah.
It's exactly the same. It's just a different brand.
They all come from China.
Oh, we'll talk
Don't
bad
even.
about that.
Jason's gonna go do routine here in a minute. Don't do that, Jason. We're live. Just wanted to point that out real quick.
Yeah.
Oh,
I heard him laughing.
Did
I knew
you
what he was getting ready to do. He does a
you
great
guys
job,
see
Chad. Let me put it that way.
you guys see Tim's video about his tariff he had to pay?
no,
I don't pay
He
attention
bought
to that stuff.
he bought decals from Spain, and the decals were like $53. And
Yeah,
couple of weeks later, he got a bill from
USPS.
one of the shipping companies. It was like he had to pay another 50 something dollars
no
tariff.
kidding,
No kidding.
man.
Yeah,
The
he
bad
got.
thing is they estimated the decals were $124, and that's what they based the tariff off of. When he actually paid $50 for the
If
decals.
I remember right, they didn't even ask him what the value of it was.
No, they didn't. They estimated it to be
Hmm.
$124, and that's what they charged him the tariff
Yeah,
on.
I ranted about that for 2 days. My sister got tired of hearing it. She told me to be quiet.
Now you know why I'm hoarding up all the dusters. So when the
Uh-huh.
world goes mental, I'd say I already got mine. I could build a duster every year till I die.
What this, Kevin?
Oh no, that is definitely a thing, Kevin. I can tell you that because especially when you're setting them up and you're trying to take the hood off, and yeah, it can be trying. It can be
I'll tell
very
you,
a nervous moment.
I don't go to shows, so I wouldn't know that. I mean,
You
I have
will
enough
you'll
ammo
find
right
out
here
it
for me.
happens.
Yeah,
Oh, is
I
that what it
know.
is, Chad? Interesting. UPS fee.
That's where you got the bill from was UPS.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, UPS they fucking suck too. I could say that. My brother-in-law works there.
Oh, you didn't stay at a Holiday Inn, huh?
He didn't stay at Holiday Inn. I did.
Are you mad because he doesn't give you free hats?
Yeah. No, we don't. We don't actually get along.
Okay.
I've had the worst luck is with FedEx. I've just had nothing but problems with FedEx.
Yep. That is so true.
Poor Doug has problem with everybody.
Doug, who?
Yeah, what Red said.
Yeah, no kidding, Red. Yeah, I agree. It's a scam. That's pretty good, Dan. The next event I go to, and Larry's going to be there, I'm going to be standing next to Larry the whole time because I think he's quite lucky guy. So he won a kit and everything.
Yeah, really.
His car wasn't even on the table for 2 minutes, and he already had a sticker or a sheet of paper to go get a photograph for the magazine.
I saw your truck in the magazine from last year.
Yeah, the USAC build.
That's a nice truck.
Thank you. The they did the picture of the truck at NNL North, and then it was like a month later I went to the Back to the 50s show, and then Fine Scale took pictures of my Duster there. So I think
Is that in the magazine too?
that's supposed to be in this coming magazine, is what I was told,
Oh, okay.
because of the time frame when they do their collecting of pictures or whatever. So
Uh-huh.
Oh, is that right, Chet? I'll be damned. That's not very couth of them. No wonder Amazon dropped them.
yeah, I thought it was a scam. UPS is sending out bills from overseas shipment and claiming its tariffs. Wow,
Oh, wow.
what a way to really lie and make make profit off people.
Well, you know Amazon drops them, right?
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah. It's funny, Amazon's got a bunch of those damn electric vans. They look like alien spaceships at night when they come down the way the headlights are shaped.
I
They're they're funny as heck.
don't know. I got two different people to deliver here, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I try to mainly use the post office.
Yep.
Hey, Chet, did you get my shop card I sent you or no? If you didn't, I'll throw another one in the mail tomorrow. I didn't even bring those to the show. I had like 4 people ask me for shop cards at the show, and I was like, "Oh, I didn't bring any. Didn't bring any."
That reminds me, I need to get some more printed up to take to Acme. Well, there'll be a newer card anyway. I've already basically got them designed. I just got to get them printed.
Not yet. Okay.
I know he got mine. He said so. Which reminds me, I got two more requests I got to get out. I got the envelopes printed. I got cards in the envelopes. I just got to do all the other stuff.
All the fun stuff.
Yeah, you got to sign the cards and, lick the stamps. And no, you don't lick stamps anymore. You just stick and peel. Peel and
I
stick.
know. Yeah. I remember back in the day, my mom would always say, "You got to help me do Christmas cards," and you sit there licking envelopes. Oh,
Yeah,
that was nasty.
forever and ever. Because back then it was a thing.
Yes, sir.
Mom!
It's going to be pretty nice. Kind of itching to get this one in primer now.
Yeah, I'm not dragging out the paint booth tonight, but tomorrow I could get that paint.
Well, I'm gonna. This weekend's Mopar's in the Park, so I'll be at that show all weekend. So I'm gonna do a little more research on some demons there.
When is the big show in Minnesota, Jason? The Street Machine Nationals?
Yeah, it's called the Summer Cruise now.
Oh,
Yeah, they don't call it Street Machine Nationals anymore because Carcraft is not affiliated with it, and that was technically their name. So now it's sponsored by Continental Tire, and it's called the Street Machine Summer Cruise is what they call it now.
what month is that?
That one is in July. So you have 3 big shows here. You have the Mopar's in the Park, which is this weekend. That's in Dakota County Fairgrounds. And then you have the Back to the 50s car show, which is probably the biggest one here in Minnesota. And that's at the State Fair. That's in June. And then you have the Street Machine Nationals in mid-July at the fair.
I'm gonna miss them.
That's funny, Chet.
What do you put?
Yeah, well, you wouldn't want to eat a Burger King burger if you seen what went on the back side of that line either. Trust me.
Oh, we've been on here for 104 minutes already.
An hour and 45 minutes. I was only going to do this for an hour.
That's what you said.
That's what I said, wasn't it?
Yep.
I'll be damned. I guess we're having too much fun. We should stop doing that. So much fun.
Yeah, UPS will find a way to charge us for it.
Yeah, really. I'll be getting a damn envelope in the mail tomorrow.
Guy did a really good job on these grills because the bumper snaps right into the holes and everything. That's pretty good.
Jeez.
I was going to ask you about that.
Yeah. Did a really good job.
Now I really have to go buy one. Come on, payday.
Well, Bruce, I'm going to bail because it's almost my bedtime, so I got a few things to throw in the laundry here, some more polishing rags so that them are clean. And I'm going to hit the hay.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're probably going to shut this down and want to tell everyone thank you for popping in. I mean, that was awesome.
Absolutely.
I don't know if anybody's having a live on Mondays or not. I don't know.
Well, Cliffy usually does, but I don't know if he's doing it tonight or not, being Memorial Day.
Cliffy.
Yeah.
He's moving or in the process of.
Is he finally at that stage?
I think so. I may be wrong. Seems like I seen him in the chat somewhere. It said that he was about ready to. So.
Yeah. Well, that's good. I hope it goes smooth.
Yeah, we want to wish him well on that because moving just
sucks.
Yeah, there's another word for it. It sucks. I moved a dozen times or so in my lifetime, and then every time I want to slam that door in that damn UP rental van, I need another half inch before I can shut the door.
Yep. I don't miss
Sucks.
them days. Don't miss
No.
moving.
Well, it could happen soon.
Yeah, I mean, see what Tennessee brings.
Uh-huh. Uh Fizzy's taking over the Monday night till after Chet moves and settles in. Okay. Thanks, Chet.
Okay. Thanks, bud.
I didn't even I didn't even think about that when I started this. Well, it's a holiday. And I thought, well, we need to
Yeah.
tell all the service people thank you for your service. Hey, let's run that screen, Bruce. So thank you, each and every one of you for that's been in the military, and the families for their service of their loved ones that are no longer with us. So with that being said, I'm going to say thank you everyone that showed up. It was awesome. Thank you, Larry, for hanging in there with us. Jason for popping
No
in
problem.
too. And
Thank you very much for having me.
everybody,
Yeah.
everybody in the chat, thank you for coming. We love each every one of you. Like, share, subscribe, as the YouTubers say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a thing, right? Hit the like button. Why not? Might as well do that
Something
too.
about something about an algorithm or something. I don't know.
Yeah, some rhythms. I like
Yeah.
rhythms and blues myself, but hey,
Yeah. I agree.
yeah.
All right.
So we're going to end the
Thanks a lot,
stream here,
everybody.
folks. Thanks a lot, everybody.
Thank you all.